So she pulls down her mask and she's like, excuse me, is anybody here? Like, can somebody help me? I'm like, just looking at her like, bruh. Good morning, vlog. It is Vlogmas day 10. Vlogmas day 10. I just woke up. It's 8 something. And, child, I'm tired. So I need to clean my room today. That's the first thing on the agenda. I just need to get my life. Because I cleaned my room literally Monday. And I can't tell. So, first thing I'm going to do, haven't even eaten breakfast yet. But I'm going to get the room clean. Ooh, water check. Get your water. Started off right. You need 64 ounces in a day. 8 ounces. 8 cups of 8 ounces. It's so cold because I just brushed my teeth. All right. See when some progress has been made. I know I look wild, but I'm almost done cleaning my room. I'm just organizing my dirty clothes, so that when I'm ready to wash, I think tomorrow probably, everything is already sorted out and I just need to pop it in the washing machine. So I'm about to make breakfast because it's almost 11 and I have not eaten. So today's breakfast is very chill. I'm just gonna be eating 2 pumpkin muffins, a banana, then some soy milk. Low-key wish I had like some bacon or something so I could have some protein, but this will do. And I'm using a fork because I drizzled honey on top. I just don't want to get my hands sticky. I don't normally eat muffins with a fork. And I have, I'm like kind of surprising my boyfriend with, I'm just gonna cook some food for him. If you know me, I love cooking. So follow my food Instagram. It's called Good Eats with Dominique, and I just like to document the random things that I make. So I'm gonna be making him some salmon and some veggies because he loves that. So I'm just gonna make the grocery list now. Salmon, teriyaki sauce, broccoli, shredded carrots, onion, snap peas. Which way do y'all peel your bananas? From there or from the bottom? Because apparently the bottom's the top, but I don't know. It's like one of those things on Instagram. I was today years old when I learned blah, 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 blah. You're supposed to peel a banana from the bottom, but who knew? I'm just ready to hop in the shower. It's so cold, so I just want to be warm. So I just got back. Ooh, my ear just got back from the grocery store. The number of irritating encounters that just happened in that store really just blew me. Like, people can be so rude. I'm gonna tell you the story in a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let me tell you about these 3 encounters. So literally, first encounter, right? So I'm in the aisle trying to get to the spice section, and there's a line already, like a line for the register already starting, but then I'm just trying to come this way and get a spice that's right there, like behind somebody who's in line. So then I'm just walking literally normal pace, chilling. This white lady, old white lady, she sees me and she's like, starts racing, like literally like dipping, like she's running to try to get in line and I guess get in front of me. And I'm just like, okay. So then she swings her cart, like she's coming from the opposite direction, so she swings her cart around and she gets in front of me. Then she like is in front and then she's like, am I in your way? And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to just get some ginger. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, like, it irritating. Like, you really, old lady, just running like she ain't never seen somebody try to get in line before. Or she thought I was trying to get in line, so she wanted to get in front of me. But it's just like, don't hurt yourself trying to get in front of me. Like, what? Story number 2. I'm at the, you know how like the deli section, you can get sliced meat, sliced cheese, potato salad. Then they have a seafood like setup. Same thing where you ask for whatever you want. Salmon, scallops, cool. So I'm sitting, or there's a lady there, and she's trying to get attention. Mind you, she's in like a wheelchair. This is also an older white lady. So she's trying to get the attention of the worker who's not behind the thing. So they're somewhere in the back. So she pulls down her mask and she's like, excuse me, is anybody here? Like, can somebody help me? I'm like, just looking at her like, bruh, this man is just trying to do his job. You could just say, excuse me. Like, you don't have to be rude about it. So that already had me like, looking at her like, wow. So then she's like, I want some shrimp that's already peeled. And he's like, well, we don't have that. We have like easy peel shrimp, so you can just easily take off the shell and the tail, but we don't have any that's already peeled. And like, she wanted it peeled and deveined. And so I've never seen a shrimp come deveined before. I don't know if I just don't buy shrimp enough, but I've never seen that. Anyway, so she's like, well, I want to eat this shrimp for lunch, and I don't have time to peel it, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, well, ma'am, I'm sorry, but we only carry easy peel shrimp. Like, we don't do that. So she's like, well, I guess I'm not going to be eating any shrimp today. And she rolls off. I'm like, bro, what? Like, they don't carry it. Like, what do you want him to make it? You want him to peel the shrimp for you? I was just like, oh my gosh, these women are nuts today. I never go in the grocery store midday, and I guess that's when all the nuts are out. Homemade quesadillas. Y'all, so we're gonna have a quick story time about why yesterday's vlog ended so like abruptly. So my boyfriend just got a new dog, right? And I'm like, oh, cute little dog. Like, I don't like big dogs, and so the dog is small, and so I was like, oh my god, this dog is so cute. So I pick up the dog. I'm like, oh, cute dog, because I don't love dogs, but I love like babies. And I was like, oh my god, this is like the size, it was like the size of a baby. Like, it was so cute. So cool, whatever, set the dog down. Mind you, when I get there, he's just cut the grass and he's raking the leaves or whatever, and I have asthma, right? So I'm like, okay, so I just go in the house. Oh, this is a lot of like dust and stuff. Let me just go inside before like my asthma starts acting up. So I'm inside chilling, whatever, and all of a sudden like my chest gets so tight. I'm like, oh my god. At first, obviously, you're like, oh my god, do I have corona? I'm like, okay, I don't have corona, but why is my chest so tight? And then I'm like having trouble breathing, not like crazy where I feel like my throat is closing up, but just to the point where I'm having to take very, very deep breath. So then I'm thinking, okay, where's my inhaler? Because I usually have like my rescue, and then I just have my everyday inhaler, I think. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I left it at home, stressed out, going crazy. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just breathe. So I'm trying to deep breathe through it. Oh my goodness. So then I'm thinking, am I allergic to the dog? Like, is the dog making me feel like, is the dog making my throat close? Or I don't know. I wasn't even feeling like my throat was closing. I just knew that I was having trouble breathing, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So then I tell him, I'm like, I think I need my inhaler. And he's like, why didn't you bring it? And I'm like, I forgot it. Clearly, I always have my inhaler. So the fact that I forgot it, I was already kind of irritated. But then I'm thinking, okay, just breathe. Like, okay, breathe. Like 15-20 minutes later, I'm like, no, I need my inhaler. Mind you, I'm like 45 minutes away from home. I'm thinking, oh, I'm at the 45 minutes? Bruh, I'm not gonna make it. So then I'm thinking, oh my god, I need my inhaler right now. And then also in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, dog, maybe allergies. So I'm like, do I need some Benadryl too? I call my mom and I'm like, mommy, meet me like halfway. Like, can we meet so I can get my inhalers? Because me driving 45 minutes was wild. She's like, yeah, like she's gonna bring them to me. So we meet probably like a 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So on the way, I stop at CVS, right? So I'm stopping to get the Benadryl. Of course, the line is moving so slow. And I'm on the phone with my mom. And I'm like, Mommy, this line is moving so slow. And I'm just like, you know, freaking out. I'm just like, all right, I need to breathe. Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing. So I finally buy the Benadryl, get in the car. Then I'm like trying to open the Benadryl. Cannot open the Benadryl to save my life. Like the kid seal, it's adult proof because I could not open the Benadryl. So I'm freaking out in the car like, oh my God, I cannot open this Benadryl. I'm literally just overreacting, but not really because you never know. Like, when you feel like you can't breathe, I feel like it's not even overreacting at that point. It's just, you're scared. So finally get the Benadryl open. And then I call me and my mom are back on the phone while we're like driving to meet up. So we know at what point we're gonna stop and meet. Cause we were just driving in each other's direction. She's like, oh, did you take the, like, are you gonna take the Benadryl or are you just gonna have it just to have it? And I'm like, oh no, I'm taking it right now. Just in case anything's really going on. I just wanna be good. And she's like, okay, well, you know, Benadryl can cause you to be drowsy. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not gonna be in the car for like 30 more minutes. When I get this, I'm gonna be good and I'm gonna go back. I get the Benadryl, or I drink the Benadryl, meet up with my mom, take my inhaler, and then I'm on the way back, right? I get to his house and then we're about to eat dinner. I feel like I'm drunk or something. I'm literally like, no, this Benadryl did not knock me out like this. Drowsy AF. When I tell you I felt like I literally was drinking or like, I don't even know. So drowsy. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm literally feel like I'm about to just fall out. I'm so like drowsy. So I sit on the couch and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to sleep. Like I'm not even tired. Sit down, out like a light. Crazy. But then when I woke up, I felt way better. I could breathe. Like I didn't have any difficulty breathing. It was just crazy. So if there's one piece of advice that I can give you, don't leave your house without your inhaler now.